What is up, Libra? Welcome to your general timeless reading. This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, and it's general. So take what resonates, leave the rest, and it's timeless. So whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. My name is Jordyn. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. And if you want a personal reading or Reiki session, book it down below through my website description box. I'm a master Reiki practitioner, so I'd love to work with you. And check out Patreon if you want access to more content and discounts, okay? But Libra, let's get into it. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Let's see what's going on for you. I heard second guesses. Second guessing for Libra. Show me what I most need to see for Libra. Okay, they show me like a pearl, a seashell with a pearl inside of it. To me, this feels like hidden secrets for some reason, which is really strange, because typically that would come off as something really positive. This could just be like a positive surprise, but it came off as something very like secretive for some reason. We have the Two of Swords in reverse, the Five of Wands, and Temperance. You're fighting a battle that you shouldn't be fighting. That's a secret. Surprise! You're fighting a battle you shouldn't be fighting. It doesn't have to be a battle. It doesn't have to be. Just if you were to... Because the Two of Swords in reverse is the realization that you have the choice to not fight, right? To not allow it to overwhelm you, to not allow it to stress you, to not allow it to bring up so much turmoil, right? Because the Five of Wands is like drama and competition and conflict, and all these people have this blindfold on, and it's not your fight. It's just not. And it's like you're not seeing that. With Temperance in reverse, it's not something that you need to fix. It's not something that you need to heal, because it is not yours. It's not yours. It's not yours. I heard change is necessary. Libra, you might have to purge some things. Yeah. We have the Page of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, you might have to purge yourself of some things or some people, especially with the Nine of Pentacles there. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, and then Justice on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there is the possibility to repair something of the past here, to rewrite a contract in your overall energy, but we're going to dig into it with some clarifiers, okay? But your overall is the Ace of Pentacles, which is beautiful. It's my favorite ace in all of tarot because it's stable. It lasts the test of time. It's unshakable. That means you're building something that will really benefit you. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's see. Let's look at this Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords here for Libra? Why is the Two of Swords here for Libra? Why is the Two of Swords here for Libra? Okay. I'll take this one. So we have the Emperor, the Four of Wands, Judgment in reverse, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. You see that you want this foundation with this individual, right? Whether it be a business, a relationship, a home, whatever it is. You want this with this person. Ace of Swords and Karma in reverse. But is it for me? Is it my truth? Page of Pentacles. What do I want to build? What do I want to create? Right? It's the offer, though. You're putting in the effort. You're putting in the tangible to the situation. But is it the right choice? With Judgment there. With Judgment in reverse, it doesn't seem to be in alignment with you now. And I think you know that. You are seeking this stability. I think you might be lying to yourself of what it is there. Let's look at Five of Wands. Because the Emperor is the father in tarot. And they're holding an Ankh. Absolutely love that, because that is the breath. I'd never realized that till right now. That is the breath of life. It like symbolizes reincarnation, rebirth. It's also masculine with feminine. It has so many symbols to it. I never realized that he was holding that in this. I was just talking about that last night. That's crazy. That's weird. Okay. Let's continue with the Five of Wands. Okay. Two of Cups. Yeah, it's fighting for this relationship, this dynamic. Four of Cups, and it's kind of like, I'm not getting what I want. It's not going anywhere. Okay, because between the Two of Cups and the Four of Cups is another Two of Cups. Okay? The realization that, yeah, really, really divine connection, but emotionally you're not fulfilled. You're just not fulfilled. You're not fulfilled. Why is that? Why is that? And something is not resonating with you. Something is not sitting right with you. Judgment in reverse. Because this is the soul. It's the soul. And you know that. Bottom of the deck, Six of Wands. You have a lot of positive energy with this, though. That it could be improved, right? Which is good. But you need to stop fighting so hard to try to fix it. It's not just your job to fix. Sometimes you just need to let it breathe, to let the relationship take its course. Let's look at the Temperance and step back, right? Ten of Wands, yep. King of Cups, Lovers, Chariot in reverse, Page of Swords. Whew. Okay. With the Ten of Wands, there is going to be an ending here. It's just too heavy. It's too heavy. It's burdensome. This ending doesn't have to be like a breakup. It could just be like the form that the relationship has taken. Because with the King of Cups, you have a lot of love for this person. Because you showed up as the Emperor, so you're the masculine energy. And with the Lovers, you absolutely adore them. You have the Two of Cups, the Lovers, Judgment, Four of Wands, Emperor, very divine connection. But with the Chariot and the Page of Swords, there's this lack of clarity you feel about what direction this is going, and it's making you want to move in a different direction. To pivot, right? Okay. I'm shocked the other person's not showing up. It's like, because you're not getting what you want, you're like, okay, do I have to cut you out? Chariot in reverse and the Page of Swords. But you don't know if that's really the voice to listen to or not. Because the Page of Swords is also the liar, right? It's the liar. There could be a lack of trust here. There could be deception here. Because the Page of Swords is like childish behavior, okay? There's also insecurities at play with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Let's look at the Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands here for Libra? I heard forget it all. This could be just free yourself. I feel like this is more like free yourself. Like, stop focusing on this so much right now. Pull the attention back to yourself. Recenter yourself. This is consuming you a little too much. Let's look at the Page of Wands. Because that's when you're going to get clarity about what to do. Yeah. Ten of Cups in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. So we have a true pair here. We have a true pair. King and Queen of Cups. A lot of love. But questioning, do you want to leave it? Do you want to leave it? Ten of Cups in reverse. You have a Ten of Wands and now a Ten of Cups in reverse. There's definitely an ending happening here. And with the Page of Wands, your soul is telling you to rebuild, to find your love, to find your passion for yourself as an individual right now. Okay? Because this feminine energy is now coming up as the Queen of Pentacles, the Tower in reverse, the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. This is a mirror. So we had the masculine over here questioning the relationship. And now it's going to trigger the feminine. Okay, so let's see what happens with your person when you're like, I can't do this anymore, right? Because I don't know what to do. I need to take a step back. So drawing a line, right? Drawing a line. Eight of Cups, bottom of the deck, walking away, separating yourself. Again, separation doesn't mean like you have to be breaking up. A separation could also be like, hey, we live together. I need to be alone. And not really being crazy affectionate for a few days, or taking some time to just be alone by yourself, going on hikes by yourself, and going to the grocery store by yourself, and, you know, just having some time alone. Just being freaking human and having your space to think. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles for Libra. The Three of Cups is upright in this deck right now somewhere. I just saw it. Yeah. Here it is. Okay. Which is the card of reconciliation. Queen of Pentacles, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So now your person is feeling very insecure. They're like, well, what do I do? What do I do? What should I do? What should I do? Where should I go? How should I fix this, right? They want to work with Libra, right? Three of Pentacles in reverse. They don't know how to overcome the conflict because they're not in their power as an individual either, right? The Mirror. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles. Let's get another on this. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They're not aware of what they need to change. What they need to change. It's not time for the change right yet. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Validation for me as a reader that the channel message is correct. I think this is like the fear of their own mindset. That's really what I have hiccups. That's really what this feels like. It's like a fear of their own mindset. Like if I were to change how I think and then I get uncomfortable and it's like, oh my gosh, but like being uncomfortable isn't fun. I'd rather just stay with how I think, right? But they need to change how they think because it is damaging themselves and in turn damaging the things in their environment. Let's look at the Tower. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups in reverse, 5 of Wands, 6 of Cups in reverse, and the 9 of Pentacles. I heard course correct with the Tower. There's going to be a massive shakeup. This could be a breakup. It could be a separation. It could just be a conversation. It could be a fight, but it's a Tower moment. And it's been a long time coming. It's been brewing and it finally popped. And there's going to be some truth finally either realized or spoken about. I feel like it's a realization like, damn, I should have said this or I should have said that. It's like, why can't I just talk about this or why can't I just talk about that? And it's this constant conflict because of the imbalance, the emotional imbalance between these two, okay? There's a need to become whole as individuals. This is a theme throughout the collective right now. I just had the same thing in the Gemini reading. We need to be whole as individuals to realize that I am powerful, I am confident, I am a force, and you're a force, and we are all fully capable of creating anything and any reality we want. I no longer give other people the power to dictate my emotions or my thought or how I feel about myself or what I want to create in my life, right? It's choosing to become your own creator, realizing that this brain triggers physical and emotional responses and energetic responses. So you need to be in control of this brain, of these thoughts, not allowing this 5 of Wands, this conflict, the fear of losing this person to consume you. Because this person's losing themselves and you've lost yourselves in this person. So you're both a little lost. But don't attach to that. Say, I'm not lost. I am Jordyn, right? I have confusion on me, right? I'm not confused. You don't identify it. I have sadness on me. It's temporary. It's going to get off you eventually, right? Let's look at the Queen of Wands. Hierophant in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. 6 of Wands. This is a very, very divine connection. Okay. This is interesting. They realized that this ending had to happen. This ending had to happen. This form of an ending had to happen for both of you to shift into a higher state of consciousness. Hierophant, High Priestess. This is also spiritual contracts. You're closing out a huge karmic contract together. And it's helping this person step into their power, their victory, right? They're going to communicate because they want to heal this relationship. They do. They want to rewrite the contract. With the Page of Wands here, though, this is that energy of it feels like the fear of rejection, right? Like tiptoeing, like I want to be lighthearted and flirty, but I don't know really what to say yet, right? It's like that, okay? And bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, which is the masculine energy, the mini emperor, right? Which matches the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So just another true pair. Let's look at the 9 of Pentacles for Libra. 9 of Cups. It's crazy how this just flew over there. 5 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles, the Fool in reverse, and the Sun in reverse. Okay. So with the 9 of Cups on the 9 of Pentacles, this is the personal struggle, the internal conflict an individual is going to go through, or both people are going to go through in order to achieve their own personal stability and happiness, right? And then they're going to start taking steps towards their own new beginnings, right? And with the Sun there, in time, they're going to pull themselves out of this oppression or depression that they're in as a couple, okay? Eventually there's going to be reconciliation, but there's need for patience. And then you have the Hangman, which is surrender. Then you have the Hermit, which is the dark, like the Hangman's the dark night of the soul. The Hermit is like going within and doing that healing. And then you have the Magician stepping into the power and realizing the heartache, the hurt, the pain, and the feminine, right? And then the feminine upgrades into the Empress, and then it matches the Emperor, and then these two can be like, oh my gosh, look, Ace of Cups. We're back together. That's the way tarot works, right? Because they're raising frequencies. They're realizing that what was stopping them from being in their full power was their own pain. It wasn't each other. It was their own pain. Let's look at the Ace of Pentacles. Empress. There you go. There's your person. Told you. You're both just raising consciousness. You're getting into a higher state together. This separation, this time apart, right? The time apart is because when we're in relationships, especially Libra, you're the sign of freaking partnership, and it's Aries season, the sign of self. This is your polarity. Like, this is your time to realize, like, am I too enmeshed to my person? Oh, I'm being challenged to figure out who I am as an individual, as are they, right? You're being challenged as individuals, as a partnership, to step into who you are to achieve a higher state. The Hierophant and the High Priest rule the higher states of consciousness. They are spirituality. They are the teachers. They are the healers. They are the ones that help you shift into these higher states so you can travel, so you can get into Akashic records, so you can do these shamanic journeys, and you can do all this work that your soul already knows how to do that you just reconnect to, okay? And it helps you see things from a higher perspective. Helps you understand what is the ego, what is hurt, what is pain and disassociation, and what is my real self. What is all about them and nothing to do with me? What am I taking personally, right? And what is real? Oh, I see it now. I see it now. I see how I mirror that. And then you become the pair. Because you start working from the higher heart, the higher perspective, the third eye, the throat, the heart, the crown, all of it. Open, you communicate, you think, you speak, and you see differently. And in turn, you're going to feel differently. Solar, sacral, root, right? Sexuality, creativity, groundedness, security, safety, all of it. It's connecting mind, body, soul into one because you're shifting the shift. Six of Swords is in reverse as your overall energy because you're still in the 5. You're still in the 5. The 5 is the conflict. It's change. 5s are indicative of change in numerology. When you have a 5, the 5 is not just about external conflict. The 5, especially in Swords, is also internal mental conflict. It's the inner critic. Are you being too critical of yourself? Are you not showing yourself compassion? I'm proud of myself for the steps I'm taking today. Every day, I'm getting closer and closer to my goals. And right now, in this moment, I am exactly what and where I'm supposed to be, and I adore myself for the effort that I'm putting forth to become this higher version of myself, right? How do you speak to yourself? Or do you sit here and say, oh, that's a load of shit? You know, how do you speak to yourself? The 6 of Swords in reverse comes with closing out that 10. Then you move forward. 8 of Wands. Okay? Okie dokie, my love bug. This is what I have for you, Libra. I hope you enjoy your journey. It's going to be a fun ride. I'm right there with you. And if you want a personal reading or Reiki session, book it down below. If you want to check out Patreon for discounts for monthly readings, moon cycle readings, weekly readings, live chats, meditations, and more, that is a platform for you if you want help on your spiritual journey. And I adore you. I adore you so much, and I wish you the best. And I'll see you next time.